The course materials for this class are all free. So that means your textbook is free. All the other readings, like PDFs and web-based readings, all free. Uh, your lectures for the class obviously are free. They would be in person too. But what we're going to do is we're going to have slides and required videos for those lectures. The slides are going to come in two forms, regular and annotated. Regular slides are what you would basically see if you were in person in class. You'd see them behind me while I was talking. Annotated slides are slides that are just like those regular ones, but with annotations on it. Basically, my notes. So sort of what you might do if you were taking notes on the slides while they were behind me and I was talking. Then you have videos. Videos are short mini lectures. Most of them are, I think, under 8 minutes. Many of them are shorter than that. And the idea is I elaborate on the complex concepts from the lectures and, of course, the readings. So readings and lectures should be used together in the class, just like you would in an in-person class. I understand that sometimes you don't get to all the readings, but you come to all the lectures. Sometimes maybe you skip a week's lectures, but you do the readings. So we do understand that you may not be using all of them all the time, but just like an in-person class, you, at least in theory, should be doing all the readings and viewing all the lectures. So keep that in mind that I approach this just like an in-person class in that there are readings for sort of homework, lectures for classwork, and you should be doing both. But again, I understand that that doesn't always happen. So think about how you would approach that in an in-person class and if that has worked for you in the past, or maybe if it hasn't worked for you in the past, and plan accordingly. Now, we also have recommended readings and videos. These help sort of provide more depth. So if you're really interested in a concept, these can be a great resource. Maybe there's something that the textbook takes as sort of a given that you already know it. They assume maybe you learned it in high school or something, but you're like, oh, I didn't learn that. Some of these recommended readings provide that foundation if you didn't learn the background. Ditto with the recommended videos. Now, the vast majority of the lecture videos are made by me. The vast majority of the recommended videos are things that I have found on the internet that I think are really helpful for the class, but because they're not made by me, I just recommend them. I don't require them. And just like with the recommended readings, they either give you background that you might not know or help you sort of get more in depth in a topic you might be more interested in. So those are our course materials. Now, they are all found on Brightspace. Even those YouTube videos I mentioned, you can get the links directly from Brightspace